We're definitely
Okay.
still talking. Whoa. What are you doing?
I heard that there's an orchestra concert today. I just wanted to show off my violin skills.
Wait, didn't you sit in the back of the orchestra in elementary school because you're so terrible at playing the violin?
We don't speak of that. I've always enjoyed different genres of music, but orchestral music is just not my thing. It was tough during my orchestra days.
Well, that's okay. At least now you found the type of music that speaks to you. Don't you produce your own music now?
Yeah, I do a little something on the side. But enough about me. Let's get this show started. I'm Justin.
And I'm Josh. Welcome to APN Show 6. As a reminder, the daily health screenings are an important part of our school's approach to ensure the safety of all students and staff. Remember to complete the health screening every day before coming to school. If your survey results indicate that you should not attend school or school events, please notify the attendance office immediately.
Every student wants to be heard and belong. Fortunately for us, we have amazing students and faculty who have come together with a mission to build an inclusive community. Here's Kailani with the scoop on the EDI committee.
The EDI committee is back in person, wanting to bring you equity, diversity, and inclusion to our campus. After all the events that took place in 2020, many eyes have been opened here at Arcadia High School.
It's important for Arcadia to sort of reevaluate how to create an inclusive space at Arcadia for all students. And so with that came EDI.
Over distance learning, they had virtual events featuring public figures like Tanya Kelly and Caitlin Zhao, both accomplished women picked to be featured in their Women's Month seminar. Using their platforms, they continually inform the public about upcoming cultural topics and events. Being that it is their first year in person, they have big things in store for us.
We'll be getting together some fundraisers to raise awareness for Latinx Heritage Month. We'll be working on Diversity Week.
We have a very large event coming up called Diversity Week. It's October 25th through 29th. It'll be a collaboration between multiple clubs on campus, and we're going to have a variety of guest speakers from several different backgrounds, as well as interactive activities.
On the Arcadia EDI website, you are able to leave feedback for the members, and an app is coming soon to make anonymous reports. EDI is a place where everyone is welcomed.
It's so much bigger than one person. EDI hopes to inspire everybody for self-accountability, to make sure that we're promoting these inclusive practices, to make sure that we're respecting each other, to make sure that we're hearing these diverse opinions.
Thank you, EDI. Make sure to check out the link below for their latest meetings.
As you may remember last year, students were asked about their opinions on changing the name of our school mascot, the Apaches. Next Monday, there will be an information and input forum regarding the use of the Apache tribe's name. It will be hosted at our Performing Arts Center on October 18th from 6 to 8 p.m. There will be a student-led presentation followed by a time for attendees to share their thoughts.
College is something that many of us are looking forward to. We all know that the college admission process is very stressful, but rest assured, there are resources here to help. Students and parents, check out the link below if you want to attend college visits, where you can learn more about a college and speak directly with admission officers.
Fire can be terrifying. Whether it's burning toast or forgetting to add water to your mac and cheese, Ian is here to make sure you know exactly what to do to prevent any accidental fires from happening.
Throughout the month of October, the Arcadia Fire Department has been dedicating itself to fighting fires, but also to spread information on how to prevent them. My name is Ian Chen, and I'm here at the Arcadia Fire Headquarters to discuss with the firefighter how to prevent and to respond to fires. Fire is not a threat that is distant to many Californians. Each year, we are constantly reminded of its great loss and devastation through wildfires or fires occurring in urban environments. However, there are simple ways that we can prevent such devastation from happening.
Some easy and simple ways to avoid causing a fire is primarily just to make sure you're paying attention to the fire. If you start a fire in a bonfire pit or in a kitchen, just make sure your attention is on it. Don't leave the room, don't leave the vicinity unless you know it's completely put out. So in putting out a fire with the fire extinguisher, we like to remember what we call the password. So PASS is an acronym, and the P stands for pull, so you're pulling the pin. A is you're aiming the nozzle at the base of the fire. S is squeezing the lever. And then the final S is sweeping from side to side.
A big thank you to the Arcadia Fire Department for their willingness to assist in demonstrating those important safety tips and precautions related to fire safety. For more information, check out the @ProtectArcadia Twitter. This has been Ian Chen. Back to you guys in the studio.
Want to be stylish and show off your Arcadia spirit? Link Crew is holding a bucket hat fundraiser. The hats feature a peacock design and will be available for sale on the ASP website until October 22nd. They're only $15 and all proceeds go towards funding future Link Crew activities and events.
Dude, our girls volleyball team bounced back with a huge win this past Tuesday. And also, our water polo team really gave the competitors a run for their money, really showing them who's dominating the game.
Wow, the Apache seems to be doing very well this season. I also heard that our golf team has been killing it too.
Sheesh, there's so much going on in Apache sports that I can hardly keep up.
To talk more about this week's sports, let's go to Giselle with the most recent updates.
Thanks guys. As you said, our Apache athletes have been killing it this season. We had another clean sweep this week with our water polo and volleyball teams beating out Burbank and Burroughs High School. Out in the North Gym, our girls volleyball team absolutely dominated the court and came out on top. Here's Rahul with the highlights from one of this week's biggest games.
Our Apache girls volleyball team had their senior night game against the Burbank Bulldogs, which ended up as a victory for Arcadia. The game started with both sides equally matched. After an intense back and forth, our Apaches managed to win the first two sets. The third set was intense, with both teams battling point for point. Eventually, the Apaches won the third set and the game with a set score of 21-25 and a final score of 3-0. Congrats on the outstanding win and keep it up. Well, that's all for volleyball. Back to you in the studio.
Congratulations to Erica Lee for winning the Junior AJGA All-Star Invitational last Monday. Erica is now a 4-time winner of the tournament, rising above some of the best players in the world. Our volleyball team wasn't the only sport that had a great win this week. Our boys volleyball polo won an exhilarating game against the Burroughs Bears this past Tuesday. Both teams had great shots with Arcadia scoring many goals. Burroughs fought hard, but our Apaches fought harder, winning the game with a final score of 14-12. In other sports news, the Los Angeles Dodgers won their game yesterday against the San Francisco Giants. They now advance to the National League Championship Series. That's all we have for sports this week. Back to you guys in the studio, and go Dodgers!
Thanks, Giselle. Awesome job, and congratulations, Apaches.
So, can I finally show off my violin skills?
Maybe you can show me after the show, but for now, let's take a sneak peek at tonight's orchestra concert, exclusively on APN.
Take it away.
Wow, that was amazing. If you want to see more of our orchestra, come to the Performing Arts Center tonight at 7 p.m. Tickets are $5 at the door or from any orchestra member.
Make sure to bring proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test taken 72 hours prior to the performance.
Also remember to follow us on our social media links down below. Stay tuned for our next show next Friday at 12:30. See you next time, Apaches.